see here in the chat pane of our trade room is you'll see the head coach put in some numbers here. Plan is as we do that, and we see that we're taking a look at our high time frame chart right now, just to sorry, the 133 chart, just to change our support and resistance numbers.
Hey, Brian. So, guys, we'll get started here in just a minute. I'm just waiting for the coach to do the numbers. Brian, let's test your mic out. I don't know if I can hear you very well.
I think I just had it setting off. Better? No.
Okay, right now we have the support and resistance for today. If we get any kind of bullish news or bullish reaction, 30,812 will be your upside target if the market keeps going. All right, 30,812.
30,812, guys. Write that down. 30,812. Sound better? Ryan? Yeah. I am wearing my, you are muted. I am wearing my brand new taking candy from a newbie shirt from Liberty Trading Club. I can switch mics. Should I switch mics?
Yeah, Brian, you're pretty much, your audio is very, very low on the stream.
I can switch mics. Should I switch mics?
Yeah, that's better. Yep. That's better.
Yep. All right, yeah, good now?
Yeah, Brian, you're pretty much, your audio is very.
No.
So, guys, yeah, we just got a little dead time. We're waiting for the head coach to get started, and Brian's getting his mic ready. The fireworks start probably about 9:30, right, when the market opens. But we'll hear the head coach come in here in a minute. Very low on the screen. A little dead time. We're waiting for the head coach to get started. Brian's getting his mic ready. The fireworks start probably about 9:30, right, when the market opens. But we'll hear the head coach come in here in a minute.
Problem solved. Better?
Everyone, yeah, thanks for watching. Again, we're just waiting for the coach to get started. The room had a couple of pretty good trades already this morning, but I think everybody's just waiting for the fireworks. It's going to be a crazy day, right, Brian?
Yeah, it should be pretty crazy. I would imagine not a lot until the Fed announcement. I would, same as yesterday, we're probably looking at having some pretty good swings, maybe even a slight additional move up before the head of the 2 p.m. announcement. We'll see what happens. I would imagine this acts a lot like an inside day, meaning it'll act like it moves inside the previous candle's day.
So for members who are watching, you can always get the numbers at libertytradingclub.com/numbers. So those are posted every day. That's what the coach is working on right now. You'll get support, resistance, the volatility number.
Hey, we do have the numbers.
There he is.
Of course, here's the reports.
So if you're watching the stream, you probably can check those numbers out at libertytradingclub.com/numbers. And then coach usually posts those in the room itself. There you go. You see them in the chat box there on the left side.
Okay, quick review. The idea of a Fed day is to take 2 or most 3 good trades in the morning, hopefully wrap it up within the first hour and a half. By 11 a.m. Eastern time, you should be done. And then wait for 2 p.m. Stay with your green because then the markets are going to be choppy. Thank you, Coach. So the volatility is actually smaller now than it will be after 2 p.m. Right now, it's 145 points. That means the market should be expected to go up and down by 145 points before reversing. So if you're in a good trade, try for a 145-point win. How much is that? How much is 145 per one contract? Right, times $5. How much, guys? $725. That's not bad, right? For about an hour and a half of work. When you're up $725, stop and wait till 2 p.m. Then trade after 3 minutes after the Fed news. Then you take our setup that we discussed earlier, what we call the 75% swing method. It's a little bit bigger than a normal 50% retracement because of the thin conditions. Bids and offers tend to dry up right before the tsunami. Just like the tide goes out, right, and then the tsunami comes, the same thing. Think about it. Everybody's in a trade, right? Everybody's in a trade. They all have stops. And no one's there to counteract the stops. What does that mean? Well, let's say it's going to be bullish. Let's say and there are some traders who think we're going to get the high price today. That if you're doing for a little bit of a reaction upward or an oversold bounce, our target is 30,812. Don't be surprised to see that hit. Okay. You say, oh, the market's down. Yeah, it's been down for a while. It deserves a little rally. Okay? Deserves a little rally. Doesn't mean the economy's great. Also, how can we describe them? The Bitcoin wackos. Remember, we've been telling you Bitcoin is about the same as the South Sea bubble, the tulip mania. There's a mine. I guess the mine went dry, right? Or they stepped up production in the mines. They bought a lot of bulldozers and dug up the magic Bitcoins. I got a good one. The Bitcoins were deposited by aliens 20,000 years ago. And there was this big obelisk. And monkeys were walking around the obelisk. I think there was a movie there. There was 2001, A Space Odyssey. Yeah, they were making Bitcoins. The monkeys were making the Bitcoins to sell to people. Did you read about the article already? 1,200 people so far, just now, and I'm sure it's going to be more, have filed personal bankruptcy because they leveraged themselves and bought Bitcoin because it couldn't possibly go down because there's limited production in the mines and there's no mine workers. Oh, really? Okay, a guy sitting in his computer in his underwear coming up with a secret number, and he lives in Indonesia, but you got to trust him because you can't trust the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar is you can't trust them, which is bad. I mean, the dollar is bad, but Bitcoins, why not gold? Yeah, who needs gold? They come in regular mines. We want secret mines. People are stupid. Sad. Anyway, whoever. No, in Space Odyssey, it was that it wasn't a pyramid. I don't know what it was. We'll have to watch it again. I'll get the DVD when you come over here, Caitlin. I'm watching Space Odyssey. I know they played the Blue Danube in it. It was an obelisk, right? Yeah, okay.
Are you trading now, Brian Grant? Is that what you're doing?
It may have been the space shuttle. Okay, everybody, 30 seconds. 30 seconds to launch. 30 seconds to launch. We do have an uptrend, so any kind of big pullback, any kind of sell-off could be a buy signal. That looks like they've been pushing it up and then selling it off so they can get clients long. We'll see. No trading for the first 2 minutes. Here we go. Will the Bulls win? Oh, yeah. The Bulls are winning.
So most of our members probably took a first touch rule along here right before the open and probably just taking profits already.
Well, the big boys starting to take some profits. Now we'll test the lows. You're going to see trading like this most of the day. So our job after the first 6 minutes, get 2 good trades, put the money in the bank, sit on your hands, and we'll tell lots of good stories. Hey, Trading Cat just jumped up here.
So guys, what we're looking for here is, as you saw in the number, we have to the number
Doesn't like
145.
Doesn't like the
What
market
that simply
action.
means is we're going to be looking for a 145-point move.
Wow, it's growling.
The cool thing about this is when we get that move, we can either take the
Okay,
trade.
right now you do have support at 524 if it comes back down.
You're done. 2 contracts.
524, which is the 15-minute chart support. So we'll take a look at that. Perhaps in the first 6 minutes, it will drive down to there where we can go long. We're looking for long trade, right? Yeah, everybody stay out of this one for a while. Trend is up this morning. Not the daily trend, but the intraday trend is up. Wait for 6 minutes. Wait for 6 minutes. And Randy, don't take any calls.
We don't take any trades.
Okay, everybody, the market is doing exactly what we think it's going to do. Volatile. Now they're trying to drive it down. So we'll see how far the bears. Got it. Got it. Again, your support here's 20 period on the 15. Right now it's 526.
So again, guys,
another couple of minutes. Remember, only 2 trades. Put money in your pocket, and then we don't trade until 2 p.m. Fed news, right? Everybody all prepared?
So we had a couple good trades.
Let the volatility work.
And what we're looking for right now, guys, is we are looking for.
So far, we haven't seen any negative ticks. It was
monolith. So again, we're looking for a trade we can get into and hold for about 100, 145 points this morning. That's our volatility number. We are, again, expecting this to be choppy and sideways prior to the Fed announcement today. That's funny. The first Bitcoin was found under that monolith. So this is, I really wouldn't expect the market to do a lot. We did have ticks open really high and then shoot down immediately. So would not look for a ton. Would look for a ton of volatility today, but not for a lot of upside stuff or downside stuff as far as that goes in front of the Fed. If anything, we might see a little bit of a trend reversal. We have a near-term trend of up. So we might see a little bit of a near-term trend reversal for the markets.
Here we go. We're dropping the way we thought it would. Let it come back down. Let it come back down.
And visit libertytradingclub.com to start your trial. We give you a 3-day trial of Liberty Trading Club to see if we can help you out. If anything, you will be entertained. So right now, what I probably would do is nothing. Just wait. We have we tell new people to wait first 6 minutes.
6 minutes have passed.
There we go. Brian, you got to share the stream. We do it every morning. You got to share it on your Facebook page, buddy.
Oh, it should be on there.
Not you, Brian, my buddy Brian. That's
too many of us.
Bring your stop up to 614, 617.
All right, guys. 621. Low here. We're looking for that 140-point move.
625.
It's amazing. Sometimes we can predict the future, right, Ryan?
Yeah, I got 3 micros here on this turn.
I took that long too.
Yeah, 50 so far.
631.
Come on, puppy.
Stop up to 631. Stop up to 635. You guys are long, right? Flat. Ding. All right.
Now, how did everybody know to go long there?
How many got some on that W trade? Didn't get in on that one. All right, Nick, next time.
I'm just watching
Yeah.
that trade you taught me, Brian.
Trailing stop was hit.
That's
15
it.
range.
In
That's
other
the
words, we
trade.
come down
Yep.
toward 520 where we're
That's
trying
exactly the
to
trade
look
we
at
just
support
took.
at
Go
520.
long. If you look at that
Right
middle
down here,
chart,
this blue
guys,
line
in the top,
Came down there and
that's
then
a
it hooked
15
up, and
range
then we went
chart.
back
As
long.
soon as that blue candle painted the inside
That's
of
all you
that
need.
HMA, we had a low stochastics.
One
on
good trade like
133,
that.
and we hit the buy button.
Maybe get
And
one,
again,
and you didn't. Okay, well then you passed on one.
Good trade.
See if you can get another good one. The second one, if you can't get two of them and you miss the second one, do not trade until 2 p.m. Actually, no, it bottomed at 9:36. Don't worry about it. Good job. You guys did the right thing. Still can touch this blue line right here. This is what you're looking for. See that blue line right there? 20 period moving average, 15-minute chart. Put your limit order there. And if it doesn't go near there, as soon as it hooks up, as soon as you see stochastics hooking up like here, go long. That's all. All right? That's all you need. Let it come down, let it come down, let it come down.
So again, we are in a near-term uptrend, looking for a couple trades this morning, expecting the market to be choppy today. So we're trying to get a couple trades in close to the open. So
You'll see some sell programs.
Keep some of our profits, make some profits this morning, and then wait for the Fed announcement.
Then when it hooks up, you jump in.
Oh yeah, it's a YM, Brian. It's the Dow, the futures contract for the Dow. YM is the symbol. And I believe Ryan could increase the size of the screen to show the symbol in the corner. I think, right?
Let me take a shot at that. Yeah.
And this is our first touch rule. So we would have taken, somebody could have taken a short, light, little long here.
Right now you have good support.
Actually, you would
Yeah, you
still
have
be
good
in long
support
if
at
you did that.
544. Comes down, you get it. Fine.
Top
If
right
it
of the
doesn't,
chart has
you don't
little
see your
magnifying
setup,
glass.
don't take it. Sit on the sidelines.
Hey,
Plenty of trading action.
perfect. Yeah, there you go.
Right
There's
now,
the
I'm
symbol.
flat, guys.
Ryan,
I'm waiting for the
on the
next
September
setup.
contract. Thank you, Ryan.
So far, we're 4 for 4 this morning.
I think if you just click that magnifying
Don't
glass,
chase.
the one below it.
Do
Yeah,
not
reset.
buy it up here. You're either long.
Are you trading now,
or you
Brian?
miss the trade, and that's it. Leave it alone.
So again, if you had taken our first touch rule, you'd still be long now. That's what Coach is talking about. If you didn't get it, leave it alone. So from this low,
You want
over
to
here-
wait for stochastics like this, right, guys? This is what you want to see. Draw it out again for you. One. Two. Three. You want to buy it into this like first touch rule, that one there, and then sell out as it comes up.
680.
Anyone long right now from this hookup here?
So
How many
we
of
went
you
from the
are
low of
long?
540 here
All right,
ish,
good job.
Brian, to 680 right now. Did somebody? Do you remember what the volatility number was?
Your stop comes up to the mid Bollinger Band now, 637. Okay, 637.
The magic number is 145. Imagine
638.
that. We had a 145 point move after 140 point move so far after the open. Right? Is my math right?
Stay with it.
540, 680, 140 points. It's almost like we predicted it. Now watch us get a retracement. And it hit our resistance line already.
Hey, B Grant, try like Dow 30
45.
or something, right, Brian?
Yeah, the Dow 30 you could look at. E-Trade, I would get away from E-Trade, to be honest with you, Brian. Go to like Ninja Trader or something else.
Flat. Boom. Good job, guys.
Look at that, guys.
Might be US 30.
Oh, it is US 30, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody getting one of these good trades? Everybody's got one of these good trades so far, right?
I'm nibbling, Brian. It's hard to do while streaming.
Anybody missing all
right?
three? Has anyone missed all three trades? So all you need is one. Good job, Mike. Nick, you missed them all. Okay, so you're not. What I want you to do, Nick, is watch the stochastics on the 133 tick chart. Okay.
So we're also waiting for now. So if you guys look at the tick chart in the bottom left, look how it's kind of
comes down and then gets ready to like hook up again. You go back in.
That tells us that there's not a lot of trading happening with the S&P 500, the blue chip stocks. There's not a lot happening. We had a lot of people holding those stocks, and now they sold them off. And right now we're looking at a little bit of people are positive on the S&P 500, but not much. If you're looking at the bottom left tick chart.
Hey, Brian, B Grant, try TradingView. Do you have a TradingView account? You can definitely watch the YM there or the Dow 30.
Yeah, they could be a little off, Mike, but it's the same principle. When you see the MYM stochastics hook up, you jump in on that. Great job, Nick. You like to see them both on the same level, Matthew. Great question. They coordinate. So if one's heading down, the other one's heading up, I would sit on the sidelines in that one. Like here, you could get this now. See this M shaping up right here? There's an M trade. I wouldn't take the short, but some people could get trapped on their longs right here. Does everybody see this? This high, that high. If it drops there, then you'll see this stochastic's heading down, perhaps when this one turns up. So then you want to eliminate the confusion. And again, when something's confusing, don't do it. Sit on the sidelines. Might get our first low tick read. Look at that. The lowest ticks of the day now coming in, minus 75, right? Might break support of 643. See 643 right there? So a lot of longs now, bulls would have stops around 643.
So we've hit our volatility number on that move up. I wouldn't expect, as Coach is saying, that we see a lot more action to the north, if you will. We probably see some consolidation here, maybe some retracement, but would not expect a ton more action on the upside. And if there is, you definitely want to wait for some kind of pullback in price action to get yourself in a position to be able to make some money on the long. Again, I'm still amazed that as soon as our volatility number got hit, the market went sideways.
So everybody watching the stream, the numbers, again, they come out.
We have no trade on right now, right? Is anyone in a trade right now? Let us know. We'll tell you where your stop is. Okay.
About 9:15 every morning, right, Brian?
And everyone's green so far, right?
9:15 we get our institutional numbers. And so basically what that is for us, it tells us
We want to see.
kind of where the institutions are seeing the high for the day, the low for the their support and resistance.
No, you're not.
Diana.
And if you say you are, you will be. If you say I'm always red, your mind is going to make you do things that will always lose money. I want to see the opposite. Say, I am about to always trade successfully. Or more reasonably, I will know enough to beat the newbies. Remember, all you have to do is beat the newbies.
Take their money. Take their money. Yeah, so the funny thing is how you can tell people what to do, Ryan, and they still can't make money doing it. It's funny. And it's not funny. We're here to help people, though. So one of the things these people are going to do is get coaching.
I'll give you an example where most newbies, you ask them what the trend is, they have no idea. What's the trend today? Oh,
I got my newbie T-shirt, Brian.
Most newbies.
I just got it.
What's the?
Oh, are you? Oh, yeah, I'm wearing mine too.
Is the 133 chart overbought
awesome.
or oversold?
Taking candy from newbie babies.
I love it. Newbie trader babies. Get them.
Overbought.
And all it takes is 2 trades a day.
It does cycle.
I got stopped out,
but these are things that you don't think you know because you're developing them so slowly.
You got a couple.
But even the patience of not trading right now, like most newbies, right? When you see very, very high stochastic, most newbies feel at that point they're missing out on this big bullish move, right? I mean, that's what I used to do. It's not that I looked at the stochastics and said I'm missing out. I looked at the price and I said, look at it go. It's really going now. Now I missed it down there, but now I'll buy it because it looks like it's going up forever. Well, if it's going up forever, I mean, someone who bought it low has what to do? Sell it, right? What should most traders be doing right now? Smart traders.
SOH.
Waiting for a pullback. Taking profits.
No, smart traders who are long. Let's say at 6 a.m. they went long and stayed long. Now they should be selling. You're not waking up and buying now.
Yeah, you'd be
selling,
like
taking profits.
Points. Speaking of, we should look for a
less than 100 points from upside target, right, guys?
B. Grant, how much of a retracement should we see? See if he's
right now. I only have 3 swing traders, 3 clients of ours who are swing traders who are long. But remember, they're swing traders. They look for longer gains, bigger stops, bigger risk reward. They're looking for where do you think they are targeting? What do you think their target is? 30,812. Yeah. So if anybody identifies themselves as a swing trader, we're here to help you. But we're talking about people who have their stops right now at 30,399.
Oh,
You taking this one, Brian, as it retraces, or you just
So
wait
before
wait to
you
go
get
long again?
jealous of a swing
I'm
trader,
done
remember
trading.
their risk
I
is
would
much
wait for
better.
a
How
little
many
bit more of a
people want to go
retracement to
long
get in,
here
or some kind of
with a
flag or
stop of
something.
399?
I mean, even though the
So
bigger
the
boys are
swing
looking
trader
for
makes bigger gains, but they're taking bigger risks, which means we can play in the middle. Does that make sense?
bigger boys looking for 812. This is a pullback that I'd probably look at nibbling long again on.
Any reports
play out.
at 10 o'clock? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm going to have to check. The question was, are there any reports coming up at 10
Did we
a.m.?
publish that?
And I say yes. The Atlanta Fed business inflation expectation. Yep. The housing market index and business inventories.
Still don't think I would nibble long if I haven't already if you haven't taken trades yet, you probably need to just be patient, wait for a move. I would expect our volatility number to come back into play today, Ryan. I would expect us to see at least
Yeah, good place for
145 points.
Checking the news is right here. It's called econoday.com. I'll give you the link.
And on our website,
You see that link, Nick? Try that.
A link for the news to econoday.com. So
See
when you start your trial, you can log in and have all of our numbers on a daily basis and our plan for the day, all in one concise spot with some training.
Does
video.
that work, Nick?
I'd take this long.
I don't pay for anything. It's supposed
This
to
would be my last trade if I took this trade.
Yeah, it's supposed
And
to
I'm
be
done
free.
trading.
Then you have to every week you have to update.
This would be a
it,
long
make
take,
sure
Brian.
because
Hop in there.
if you keep it that way, and you don't refresh.
I got 7 and got out.
Next
I'm scared.
Monday, it'll still say June 13th.
I would be too. I would be too.
Right.
This is a silly little area. But again, we're probably 812. So what are we? How many points away are we? We need.
About 100.
100 points. Yeah. So you could get a pretty good move here.
Here we go.
What people don't realize is it doesn't take a lot of trades, especially in the futures market, especially in a
Take some
YM,
profits.
to really make your day. I mean, you talk about the 2 trades I took of combined 120
Low stochastic trade.
contracts. It's $1,200.
Fourth one.
So
Anyone take this one?
if you're looking at making over a couple $100,000 a year,
Very good.
trading's not a hard way to do it. As long as you're disciplined, you have a rule set, you follow it.
You gotta be willing to wait a little while too, right? I was in
Patience.
a big hurry when I started, but when you
Patience.
slow down and learn everything, it starts to make sense after a while.
Yeah, and people need to, we do start everybody in sim. We never have anybody start in cash, so they can bang on the drums a little bit and mess things up before they get started. But again, if you do more than 100 points a day, and as you guys see right now on a daily basis, the Dow or YM in the futures market is going to move well over 100 points at any given time. So, and all you need really is 100 points. If you're looking for $1,500 a day, guess what? You trade 3 contracts instead of 2. You're looking for $2,000, 4 contracts. You guys get the math here. It's pretty simple. All you really need is good trade setups and a way to manage risk. If you can do both of those at the same time, that's high probability trading. Our trade setups have, if applied appropriately, have about an 80% win rate. So if you guys out there that have traded before, if you're not getting an 80% win rate, try us out. We give you 3 whole days in the trade room. I believe, what is it, Ryan? It's $10, something like that.
Yeah, $10 just to try it out. You get all the Brian's videos and the course and resources too. Yep.
Training videos, A to Z training on exactly how we develop our plan for the day, methodology, how we define trend, how we define momentum, and our 5 to 6 basic trade setups. And a couple of those can be applied. Anybody could look at that and apply those within what? I think your buddy just joined us, and he's already trading those trade setups within a week.
Yeah, a couple days.
Yeah, a couple days. So our methodology is designed so anybody can jump in and start trading our trade setups within a day or two.
Yeah, the hardest part's the psychology, just doing what you know you're supposed to do. That just comes with time, right?
Well, and the coaching, the great thing about this room is everybody helps every member helps other members. We have a great coaching staff, and you have somebody hold the heart. Yeah, you're right. So 2 things is the psychology, making sure that you're sticking to your rules. But the biggest problem that traders have is they usually don't have somebody to hold them accountable. And the great thing about what we do is we are your accountability buddy. If you're not taking the trades and making money, we're going to get onto you for it. Make sure that you're.
Yeah, you got reports coming out in a minute.
1 minute, 3 reports, probably.
Yeah, those 3 that I mentioned.
What do you think, Ryan? Keep moving further up. Looks like we're going to see a little bit of sell-off from those reports.
I'm clueless.
I'm still looking for that 145-point retracement. So I think we'll see that pretty soon.
Go down about 600.
Yep. Still thinking we're going to see about 145-point retracement. Or else why would we have a volatility number?
I'll bring the 133 on the stream here in focus.
Perfect. And you could have taken a little, not really a first touch rule trade there. I wouldn't advise anybody trading where we're at right now. We're starting to go sideways here, and we tested a high twice, tested a low twice here, near term high and low. So that's a telltale sign that we're looking at consolidation. Honestly, I would really look for a fake out breakout trade at this point. Look for it to move down sharply pretty quick and then hop right back up.
Fed day is Fed report is 2 p.m. We got resistance at 738 right now.
Yep.
I might have to play hooky at 2 p.m., Brian, from the day job today.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna have to get a little sick.
Yeah. Let's do it. I love doing this. Let's have some fun and talk our way through the Fed and trade our way through the Fed.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait for a huge pop up, and then I'm going to press that sell button as fast as I possibly can. And then I'm going to press the close button as fast as I possibly can with 100 points in my pocket.
On the ticks or just
Nope.
on the.
No, I'm just going to wait for it to pop up because, again, following what Coach said.
That would be a Crable breakout too. You have a question?
And that's basically the way I trade news is I just have my, have the mouse ready to hit the button when I know that the news, it's going to go in your, if there's big news, there's usually big move up, big move down, whichever way happens first. You typically have that retracement like Coach talked about this morning. So if you're quick on the draw, you can catch a piece of that one way or the other. But if you're new to trading and you're not an expert trader, do not trade news. Don't do it.
You put a buy stop at 32 right now,
The
guys.
news is out.
sort of
This is how, like,
congesting around here. We
suspicion.
need to break out again.
Yeah. So this is perfect fake out breakout territory we're getting into. And so I would not be surprised
Sort
if
of
we
going
see
sideways.
move down, break the 89 exponential, maybe even closer to 200, and then ride it right back up. That would be a pretty easy trade to take. So we'll watch to see if that happens here in a minute. Again, I wouldn't expect anybody who's, if you're not an expert trader, to press a button, buy or sell button during a Fed announcement, especially. But you can trade it if you're bearish on it. Then you simply just wait.
Remember, only 2 good trades you want for the day, and then you wait for the Fed, okay?
Yes, coach. That is what we're doing. Yeah, you wait for it to move up, maybe a high tick read, press the sell button. If you're bearish, and you look for your 50, 60 points, usually. Hop out as fast as you can. That's a risky play. That's hard to do. Again, newbies don't do it. If you're new, you want to wait until the announcement's out. And then they do the Fed conference call at what? 15 after? 10 after? When is the Fed conference call? Somewhere. So you'll see it 20 after, I believe, right? Hey.
So that's usually when it moves.
All right. Yeah, we'll have a blast trade together, Brian. Fantastic. Come on in, buddy. It's been a long time since we talked. What was that, Ryan?
The Fed move happens around 215 or 220, or does it?
You'll see 2 moves typically.
Okay.
You'll see the 2 o'clock move on the announcement, and then they have a
Right
conference
now,
call.
if we can break 736, it'll go to 750 next target.
And everybody's hanging on every word that Powell says for 10 minutes, and then. Yeah.
Well, the move happens right at 2 o'clock, and then there's a Fed conference call, I think, at 2:20, 2:15.
Watch your ticks. And then the Crable breakout would be 740. $740 would be a Crable breakout. It's right there.
Unexpectedly down. Yeah, right. Unexpectedly down. All righty. I think we look for this little fake out breakout now. It's about time. Ryan, if you started your trial, I want you to start with the 16 tick rule video, buddy. Go through the things to check before entering a trade, and then 16 tick rule video. Start that, and then I will do a coaching session with you.
And next target would be 750.
And we do have class at noon, Monday through Thursday, where we teach things like how to trade the Fed, how to trade markets like this, how to use the tick chart to enter high probability trades, how to manage risk. This is we made up a name for this called the narrowing dragon snout. This pattern. We have a narrowing dragon snout. I'm gonna push coach a little bit. I'm gonna send him a message.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up in just a second. We'll see if we get this Crable trade. We'll wrap up the morning session in just a minute. Let's see if we can get this Crable breakout above 39. It's pushing against it, but it doesn't want to do it.
Doesn't want to do the Crable.
No.
Old Toby Crable. So one of my least favorite trades to take, Ryan. Crable trade.
Excellent.
I don't understand it at all. I gotta watch the video a few more times.
It's a more
It's
you
just
need to be more
probing, you know, and it's like, no, nobody wants to make the effort. You know, nobody wants to buy it.
So we're looking at the 30-minute, right?
So it'd be up to who to buy. Who would buy it high? The newbies on a breakout.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking to go short, Brian, if it's breaks.
Yeah, well, the Crable trade is a break of the 30-minute range. So if it breaks from,
There's a book about this, how it just keeps probing. And finally, if it breaks through, then everybody says, "All right, we'll pile aboard." You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what.
But
Coach
then
said.
it might not last long because remember, it is Fed Day, so these breakouts might not last too long.
The Crable trade really on. You're going to get a Crable trade probably maybe like once a month, twice a month.
Next 2-minute bar ends in 12 seconds.
So we probably won't see one here. Good Crable trade is if you're looking at a small range day and it breaks the 30-minute high or low, then typically you see a huge move in that direction, and it can be a highly profitable trade. But when you have a wide range day and you look at a Crable trade, your profitability odds go down dramatically. Okay, looking for that fake out breakout.
I'm trying to think of Mark Fisher wrote a book about this, about how markets probe, they come back. It's almost like you're trying to break down the door. So you go, all right, that doesn't work. So you take a few steps back and then you run forward and then you hit and you hurt your shoulder. And then you take another run back. And eventually, if you do break through, then it's easy, you fall forward. So that's what we're seeing. If can we break 3.9 right now? Yeah, it's tightening up, right? Claude sees that too. Yeah.
Weekly training. Yeah. Sorry, Brian. I wasn't looking. Weekly training is we call trades from 8:30 every morning until 4. Monday through Thursday we do class at noon, and Monday and Wednesday we do class at 8 p.m. And then we do one-on-one coaching throughout the day for our members. Got that, Brian? And there's a schedule when you log into your Liberty Trading Club. When you get your trial email, it should be your email.
Starting to give up on it, guys.
I think it's the password right now is trading, right, Ryan? Something like that. Yep. So you can log into libertytradingclub.com with the email that you started your trial with, Brian. Use the password trading, and you'll have a calendar in there.
Second largest bomb other than nuclear weapons. It's 30 miles away being blown. That's how powerful that bomb is.
How do you know it's a bomb?
I know because I worked with a guy that did that.
Or that wasn't.
They're target practice and they're releasing these bombs from jets 30 miles away.
Head coach is close to 8.
No.
That's a bomb.
That's a bomb 30 miles away. The Moab, mother of all bombs. Yeah.
They were going to just fire.
Here we go.
Huh?
They didn't tell anybody.
You're looking for a fake
They
out.
do that all the time. And this is the largest practice area in the country.
This would be a little bit of a long.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't that destroy like
Yeah, like
30 miles away?
no, it's not nuclear. All right, maybe now, guys. It's saying, all right, maybe now I'll try. Maybe now. Ooh, this would fake out the shorts. You see that?
There you go.
Those who went short down here might get
All
stopped
that
out
trade,
now.
buddy.
Oh boy. Market can't make up its mind.
Just hitting that resistance level. There we go. There's your fake out breakout trade, Mr. Ryan. Usually we get if we're not hitting resistance on the fake out
Thinking
breakout,
about it.
we see 50, 60, 100-point move, but this one might be a little bit less. It's funny how well our trade setups work, right? Brian, let me know that you got the class. Class Monday to Thursday, noon Eastern. Yeah, I just can't. I don't see this resistance. That's a tiny little fake out breakout. So if you guys go into our video library,
want to do it.
Fake out breakout trade. That was a tiny one, and it may be a breakout to downside now. I wouldn't bet the ranch on that because the consolidation period we're in. You could always do one of my other favorite trades, tick, tick, boom. Tick, tick, boom.
All right, let's recap.
Never mind.
Let's recap, guys. Okay, early this morning, we were buyers on the low prices here on the pullbacks, okay? Trend is up. Look at the momentum's been up. So all of these pullbacks we used to go long. From 8 o'clock on, every low stochastic pullback was a buy, okay? Every low stochastic pullback was a buy signal. We took one short when the market failed and broke out through a new high and then failed. So we took this little M right here and succeeded to have one short. But we still had to cover. We still had to cover very quickly because as soon as the market sold off, it started back up again. All right. So it's still been buying, buying, buying. We don't know what's going to happen with the Fed day. So we want you guys to have two good trades and then you're done. Any questions?
Hey, Brian, did you actually create an account?
Are there any questions?
Because I'm looking for your account. I don't see that you created an actual account. If you did, let me know the email. You can comment and I'll see the comment with the email. Nobody else will see it. And we'll get you going.
Yeah, we can start your account for you, Brian.
Still haven't broken that 739. Maybe now.
Yeah, just shoot us the email.
Maybe now.
I can use the email you open the support ticket with.
See what
actually,
happened?
and
It
create
took
an
a
account.
running start. The market comes back and goes, all
Yeah, I
right,
think
all
that's what
right,
it is.
let's go down a little. Let's get some buyers. So the market comes down, gets a new auction, maybe new buyers will push this thing up, right? We'll see. Well, they're trying to get new buyers. In other words, the auction said nobody wanted to buy and hold for higher prices. So we'll go down, get some shorts in there. And now the shorts would definitely have to, if you're short on this breakdown here, it's at 692. If you're short at 692 and it goes to 740, you better get out because it could go to 792.
We'll get you an account created, Brian. Just look for an email from libertytradingclub.com.
Still hasn't done it.
So just a recap, coach's recap. We
If
expect
it breaks, your target's going to be 750.
We did expect the institutions move it up, and we hit our resistance area that we had called. So odds are we're going to look for that 140 point pullback I've been looking for this morning, 145. ish point pullback. We'll probably see that here in the near future. I don't think it'll be a direct down. We'll probably see it lull down over a little bit of time as people start taking profits from their long positions. And again, the institutions did push it up this morning specifically so that they could sell it off. Now, think about it like this: if you got
Yeah,
$10 million account,
it may not break it. So, nothing to do.
They can push the
Breaks,
market
we go
up
along. If
so
not,
that they can get you in a better
leave it
position
alone.
short for the news announcement, because they're not going to be trading.
Well, the
these
trend
big
is up.
institutions aren't trading the Fed the way newbies.
No, I'm saying
trade.
the trend is up. You don't go short unless the trend is down.
They're taking their positions well ahead of time. Or
No, we measure trend 3 ways: 60-minute chart, 15-minute chart, daily pivot. We're above the daily pivot. That trend is up. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah.
I think, did we get his account made?
Yeah, we created the account. There should be an email. You just use that email address you open the support ticket with and the password trading, and you'll get in. But yeah, ad block, VPNs, multiple of those are going to cause problems everywhere you go. So
Stop using so much technology, Brian. Hey, I'm looking forward to trading with you there. I can talk to Brian like that. I've known him for years. Just haven't talked to him in a couple of years. Look at this lull down. It's going to lull down 145 points, Ryan.
yeah,
So
set down to 600.
So we had 145 point volatility numbers start with. We, as you guys can see, we already hit our resistance number. I would expect the institutions at least get down to their support number. If you look at the bottom middle chart, our 15-minute chart on the coach's screen, there is an absolute chance that we'll get down to that 30. A great chance that we're going to get down to this. Let me look at this number real quick. Could have just switched screens and looked at my chart, but here you go. The 30,300 level, expect that later today. Which, that's only like 500 points, and we've been seeing 500 plus point swings on a regular basis. So near term, I would say look for that 145 point move down.
Just relax for a bit.
How are you, Brian? How far are we from the top now? Let's see here. We are
About 70.
looks like it. Yeah, about 70 points from the top.
Everybody's green this morning, right?
So we get about double that before looking for another buy opportunity. If
Not
you're
you.
really trading anymore today,
You will be when you start taking our calls. Wait till you understand the system.
Hey, we got green. Perfect.
Got low stochastics. Wait for the hookup and do it again, Nick. Try it again one more time.
Now he's newer to
I
our
want
process.
you to be a buyer of pullbacks, and then when the market hooks up,
What happens with a lot of people is they really try to
we'll
overcomplicate the
get you in
market.
there.
And today, again, this morning was a hard day to trade. We said that before we got started, ahead of a really, really important Fed announcement that's not that important, right? Think about it. Think about how much weight people are putting on this Fed announcement when everybody on the planet knows exactly what the Fed's going to do today. And guess what? Inflation is still going to be there. So I think too many people are putting weight on it. It just gives the institutions, again, we said it before we started our stream this morning, Ryan. We said that the institutions should push the market up, take some profits, and then wait for the Fed announcement. And what does it look like? What's happening on the charts? They push the market up. They're taking profits. We're lolling sideways, if not down
Always
a
want to
little
be
bit.
with the trend.
And so, the big boys are taking profits now, or they're setting their positions. It wouldn't surprise me if they're not eking in short positions as the day goes on until we get to 2 o'clock. This on the 200 blue simple moving average. I might look to sell below that, even though that's counter trend right now. Brian, I'm gonna send you an email from my email address. Okay, bud? Can I reply to him and give him? I don't know if he still has my cell phone number.
How about Nick? You call the next trade. How about
Brian,
that?
we could drop it in a support ticket
You
there.
call the next trade. Tell us when to go long.
I don't know how to do that, but I will try.
Just drop it to me.
Okay.
Drop me in
And
Slack.
I'll follow you. I'll do
Oh, I
the
thought you
trade.
had here.
When you say buy, I'll go long at the market. We'll see how we do.
Brian, there's my cell again, bud. If you don't have it from the
Buy
past,
right
if you-
now, okay? I'm long at 86. Just went long at 86.
Coach is long. I still would say sit on my heads, guys. If you're not an expert trader, you're not. And also, Coach is way up for the morning. We've had like 4 perfect, good trades this morning. That
So I'm going to try for it. How about where should I put a sell limit? $6.99. Okay.
I love it. So we're trying to help one of our members get along here and understand that they're trying to trade against the trend a little bit. 664. So again, I probably wouldn't have taken a trade with this moving off of this, especially with it moving away from resistance the way it is. This is a big time no trade territory for me. And like I said, if it gets below this 200 period moving average, I'd probably look for a sell opportunity. Again, on a day like today, I'm going to keep my 120 points and then wait for the Fed announcement.
Where do we have a W, people?
Wait
We have
for
a
the Fed.
W at 697, right?
And Brian, feel free to jump in the main room if you've got time today.
I
If
guess
you've
you
gotten your
stopped.
login, you will have a
All right.
link
Good
to
try,
the
though, Nick.
trade room at the top of your member training and resource.
How about putting a buy stop at Nick at 697?
Unless you
Put a
love
buy
hearing me
stop at
talk.
697.
I will be in the main trade
If
room
that
here in a little
works.
bit, Brian.
All right. Try the breakout method or a buy stop method.
There's my short. This is a short that is not in our rule set, but if you can catch 10, 20 points on something like that, that's easy. There it is. All right. I got to put my overalls on and go get my pick and wheelbarrow and go mine some Bitcoins.
Yeah, same here. So guys, if you want to jump in with us for the Fed, you can just go to libertytradingclub.com, right, Brian? You can start a 3-day trial over there, and you have access to the room all day long for 3 days. So you can trade with us at 2:00 today, and get full access to the members area. Anything else from you, Brian?
Yeah, and if you're with us for 3 days, membership dues monthly is just $99. So 3 days, we give you $10. If you get everything, right? A coaching session, you're able to get access to the members library and training videos. And we'll go ahead and give you a couple coaching sessions, 1 or 2 coaching sessions while you're in there, and then decide if you want to be a member.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you. We'll probably
Thanks,
stream
everyone.
again tomorrow.
Awesome. See you, Ryan. Bye.